too, because you guys didn't really
Hey,
get
thank
anything.
God we took that break because that would have happened mid-rank.
I'm not using Craig, bro. What do you know, bro? Now recording, head ass. Like that shit's ass. All right. That
Okay.
shit's in there for memes, bro. That shit's here for trolls. All right.
Okay.
So,
Tamaki, you ready?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so basically, I'm gonna just use the argument where my character just, he starts whipping the Slytherin dance, and he might hack your character. Whereas I can't post scans apparently. The link won't post. So I just post this, where it basically just says is undeniably hypnotic, so he's mind hacks your character, and I don't think your character will have resistance to it. Type shit.
Mm-hmm. I don't. Well, there would be two things I'm questioning here. One, like, how powerful is this hypnosis if it is even hypnotic? Two, why can't this just be like some hyperbole? I think it's consistent within Fortnite that most of these emotes are attributed to, or like have adjectives attributed to them, uh, that are more so some metaphoric thing rather than it actually being hypnotic. And I guess just like an example would be if this thing was actually hypnotic, it would, when you use it in the game, like it would be effective on at least something. But if it's not, then it would just be like some sort of indication that this is just hyperbolic.
Okay. For the first one, where you mean like what level it is, I don't really
Yeah.
understand what you mean. I by that, like it's a mind hack, so it doesn't really have AP or anything. It negates conventional durability, right? As is a be a hacks. And for the second part, I mean, we know it definitely isn't hyperbolic. There's nothing to suggest such a thing. And for the in-game argument, that's just game mechanics, right? Obviously, like in lore, this is how it works, right? It's descriptive to what the ability are, and it's very consistent for other skins. Like when they describe what the skin is very consistent to like what it is. Like it's not hyperbole. Like they are describing
I
what the
don't think
ability
that
does,
like
right?
necessarily applies here.
Because your whole argument is, well, if he uses a skin in the game, why does he just mind hacks the lobby, right? It's because the game mechanic. The game mechanic is let us so, but in lore it would be applied, which applies for like
Yeah,
most
like a
games.
game mechanics thing. Yeah, if this is like attributed to some sort of game mechanics, the only evidence we have of this being used is in the game. There's no evidence of this actually like hypnotizing anybody in the lore. You're saying, okay, I'm attributing this in the lore, but I'm saying I'm like reducing the probability of this thing like even existing like as not a hyperbole just due to the fact that we don't see this thing hypnotize anything ever. So if you can just show it like hypnotizing somebody, then I'd just be like,
Yeah,
okay, we have a
I don't.
basis to just say
Yeah,
like
I don't
this
think
is
I would
somewhat
need to show
justified.
someone being hypnotized in the lore just because someone doesn't use said ability in the lore, where there's hundreds and thousands of different emotes and abilities that are just never explained. It doesn't take away the fact what ability can actually do. The only argument you actually
I don't
presented
even think it's
down,
like an
which
ability.
is well, I mean that's what's in question right now. But the only thing you actually presented down is that since it's never shown like when you do it in a game, it doesn't work on people. But I just invoke game mechanics. Like the game doesn't do that because of how the game is set up and function. But in lore, it would work like this. It doesn't have to be shown. All we have
Okay,
is the description
can you
of the
show
said
like some
ability.
sort of can you show some sort of distinction between like pure game mechanics and like the lore, I guess? Because I don't know, like all
Well,
the
game
lore that
mechanics
we're
is just how
using.
we play the game, right? It just makes you so like, for example, like if my character is like FTL, my character immediately goes across the map, or like my pickaxe is Galaxy, I don't fucking one shot the entire map, right? It
It
makes it so the game's
it would
playable.
still scale to your perception. Like like you can still be like TL and not zoom across the map. Like the map could just be like super big, or you could just be like slowed down like extremely just so your human eyes can like perceive it. I don't think that's a defeater whatsoever. Like I
So the
genuinely
human
don't
eyes can
think
be
that you're building a
perceive it.
basis here.
I mean, that only. I mean, okay, for the big
You
map
don't
thing,
think
that
that
only
makes
you have to
sense?
prove. Not really, no, because we know like some characters for in other verses, or even like for example like Undertale in a game, right? These characters like could bomb timelines and shit like that, but they don't do it in game, so it doesn't fuck with how the game is played. So you can actually enjoy the game, enjoy the story. But hold on, actually, let me pull it up real quick because it used to be way easier if I just pull it up. Give me 1 second.
Sure, you can pull it out.
Here we go. I'm gonna get it verbatim, so we're not doing this whole thing.
So I'm just saying, like the burden's on you at this point. Um,
Okay.
established a basis for my skepticism. You'll have to give some sort of probability raiser here, else like we can just move on. All right, let's see this.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm about to put this down, which is basically what explains what game mechanics are. It's abilities shown in games, usually in video games, that are determined by the rules of the game, right? Like something we're talking about hit points or et cetera, or like how the game is played by us, the player. But it doesn't. You don't use game mechanics to nerf or like take away how the abilities are used within the game. If that makes sense, right? It doesn't. It's not a good description. Good. Not description. Like a good. It's not accurate to use game mechanics to scale how strong the thing actually is in lore or in the game, right?
Not even how strong, it's just like, can it be applied? Because the way I'm seeing, most of the other descriptions uh, in the game like apply to the mechanics. This one, the most compatible with it working in the game, the most compatible idea, and just like I guess the less assumptuous in this case would be the fact that no, it's just like a dance move. Like when someone's talking about how like sick and cold somebody's dance move is, obviously it's not cold. Obviously they're not freezing everybody. It's just some like colloquial verbiage being used there. So I think that's probably what's being applied here. I don't think what you're saying right now like is building any probability uh, to your case. I don't care like if it's a game mechanic. I don't care if it's not. You haven't one justified the distinction. It can just be something that's not in the game for like some sort of balance reason. That's fine.
Where
But you haven't
is
justified why it would be used like outside of just the game mechanics, and you haven't defeated the fact that it could just be like a hype, uh, and just colloquial verbiage being used.
yeah, hold up.
Like you have like a bunch of burdens that need to be satisfied here. If you think you satisfied those, we can just move on.
Give me 1 second, bro. I just lost my thing.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Mm. Where's the scan chat? Boom. Oh, it's just the same scan.
And also, I don't even know how like relevant this is because my character just has mind resistance, mind hex resistance.
Give me 1 second. So. Mm. Okay, so uh, I mean, you said a few things, but I don't remember most of it. But I'm gonna just post these scans, right? So I'm gonna
Would
just
you
have
like
the
me to
part where
repeat
you
it?
said, yeah. But in a second. But I was gonna say, like, for the part where you say most of the other descriptions are just like like not flavor text, just like don't really mean anything. We know there's a bunch of different stuff that does mean stuff. For example, when they describe who Ant-Man is, they say they shapeshift to instant commanding hero, which is what that character is in the game, right? Or for example, when you use Solid Snake, they say Solid Snake is a master of self, unrivaled in cover ops. So we know it's just not like random bullshit they're talking about. They're actually describing what the character is or what the ability does within the game. Also, you earlier saying, that I can remember, saying like game mechanics don't matter, which it clearly does based on the definition of what game mechanics are. So if your argument is a game
That's
mechanic,
not what I said.
then my argument would go through because the game mechanics doesn't actually interfere with the lore or the abilities of the game based on what's shown
It,
on our perception.
you said, did you say I said game mechanics don't matter?
I'm pretty sure you say it doesn't matter. You don't think it matters if it is game mechanics or not.
Oh, I thought you said the game mechanics don't. I was about to say like that's literally your argument here, that it doesn't matter if they can do it in the game. Yeah, like they're just describing these things. Like these characters can still like do it in the game. That's fine. And by the way, like I'd just be drawing a distinction between like the cosmetics and the emotes here. I
Okay,
think
what
for the most
what about
part,
the emo
yeah,
I
yeah,
put
yeah.
down right here?
Yeah. I was talking about psychic energy manipulation. Like they'd still be manipulating psionic energy. In that instance, just be like very limited. Anyway, so like that's literally I'm saying right here, the emotes would have to have like some sort of game mechanic, uh, would have to be used accurately within the game mechanics, like to some degree, unless like contradicted. You're showing the skins. I don't see. Oh
That
wait, hold on,
the
hold on,
this energy one actually does it, but that's also emote.
wait. Can you let me finish? Can you let me finish, please? Please. Can you let
Holy
me
moly.
finish? because I was about to like ask you for the symmetry break, or no, I was about to like present something to you. Yeah. I just think like you showing the descriptions for the skins is like some sort of hasty generalization. I don't see why the skins would like map onto the emotes just because they're both part of the same game. Uh, for the skins, the way I would just remedy this situation would just to be like, yeah, uh, they're describing what they would do in their native game, just to like contextualize the character for like people who don't know what the character does and like wants to buy it and use it. Like that's like completely fine. I don't. I don't see like how that would map onto this situation where there's like one, no type of collaboration. Uh, two, it's like a completely different category. Uh, and three, it's just not really being used within the game mechanics. But yeah, like I just like you to attack the first two, please, because
Okay.
I
Well,
genuinely don't see how you're arguing this right now.
okay, so the first one is like these aren't different categories; they're all under cosmetics, right? So they all apply to each other. But the thing I really want to get to is when you talk about the psychic energy manipulation, you said that it would be that they would have psychic energy, but it's just limited. Because that's also emote. So if you grant that, then you have to get the rest, right? That's talking about how it functions.
What?
Yes.
All
Because
right,
if
but
you said
my
this would
thing
be
is we
this
can see.
manipulation of it, yeah, but there's nothing using it in the game or anything, which is your argument, right? It's just an emote where she
It
doesn't
is
light up.
using in the game. The emote is you literally using it. Like you don't see the psychic energy around your hands. That is literally you using psychic energy. But like in the other one, there's no indication of him like actually being hypnotic. So that's why I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying, yeah,
the dance is hypnotic.
it
That's
can
what it's
say
talking about. When he does
hypnotic.
a slithering
It
dance,
can say
it
hypnotic
just
without it being
hypnotizes
like
you.
hyper literal. That's
So
fine.
it doesn't have to have any effect showing around it for it to be hypnotic. So if you get the other one for it being the case because it has something showing around it, not all things have to show something. Like my manip doesn't have like fucking random lines coming out of your
How does that
head.
follow?
Shows my manip. How does that follow? Well, if you grant the other like the Wanda argument, right? The Wanda scan, or yeah, she would have it because it's shown inside the emo where she has like these flames around here. Not all hacks has a visible showing of how the hacks is function or used, right? So if we go back to like the slithering emote, the way he mind hacks is via the dance itself, right?
So
So he
because
just starts
in
going side to
one,
side like a snake, and then you get mind hacks.
no, there's like no like visual indication that it's like actually
Yeah,
hypnotic. It's just like
yeah,
some
that's what I'm
sort of
saying.
dance.
Not all
So
hacks have
okay,
visible
I
indication.
know.
They don't
So
need that.
wait,
That's
I
not
just want
needed.
to clarify your argument here. I just want to clarify your argument. You're saying that because in one that you can see what's being used, you can see the psychic energy around their hand, and you can see them actually using this ability, and it's described to be the case that it would map on to an emote where it's not. There's no visual indicators of this thing being the case, like some sort of supernatural effect being used here,
I think
like
it's
that would
being the
map
case via the
onto that.
dance
Like
itself. I think the dance
you
itself is the
genuinely
mind
think there's
hacks.
like a connection there? Do you? I
Yeah,
just want to ask
I
you a
think the
question.
dance itself is the
If
mind
there's,
hacks.
you think the dance itself is the mind? Yeah, I'm saying that's
Yes,
not
when
like
he does
a
the dance,
valid visual indicator.
it's like the dance is
No,
just
because
so
I'm saying there's
perfect and
like
so side to side. It just mind hacks your character, right? It's just like
the
undeniable.
distinction, the distinguishing factor there would just be like the lack of like supernatural visual indicators. Like that's what I'm like
Well,
questioning here.
you can't
That's what I'm
like
questioning
even the
here right
same
now.
skin says like it's undeniable. You can't like really just deny the hacks, right?
Yeah, undeniably hypnotic. If it was undeniably hypnotic, people in
Yeah,
the
you can't deny it.
characters no, people in the game can deniably resist the hypnosis. Game mechanics don't affect hold on, game mechanics don't really affect emotes because we can see the psionic energy manipulation in the actual emo. So
Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa, whoa!
waiting. I'm
What do you mean game mechanics don't affect the emotes? Because in the what is that? What does
psionic
that mean
energy and for
exactly?
manipulation, you are still manipulating psionic energy
Okay, yeah, and the
within
other guy
the
still has mind
game.
hacks because of the
That's
dances.
game
What does the
mechanics.
game mechanics have to
No.
do? Game
No,
mechanics make it
okay,
where
you're really
I
not
don't have to
understanding my
show
argument.
you an argument. I don't have to show you on panel where someone's getting mind hacks. For example, in the psycho energy, I don't have to show you a scan of someone using that on another character, right? It's just the description
They
of
don't have
itself
to
of what the
no,
hacks
because
is, or the
in
flavor
one
text makes it goes through, right?
in one, the psionic energy manipulation isn't being used on other characters. It's just like some self-imposed thing. And the other, like, like hypnotic and something being hypnotic is by definition an action on another character. You just like, for example, like if I'm like in a fire show and I'm saying, oh, I know how to play with fire. That doesn't mean I have to burn somebody for it to like actually be a game mechanic. No, it's just me playing with fire. So I'm saying he's actually manipulating the psychic energy in that
Your whole
instance.
argument,
But
hold up one second.
hold on, wait, let me finish.
Your whole
But
argument is just
something
it
that
being aesthetic, but if it was aesthetic, it wouldn't say undeniably, right? If it saying
we
undeniably, it's
yeah
letting the player know
and if it
that
was
this shit is
undeniably it
actually
would map
mind
onto
hacks.
the
It's
game
empathetic
mechanics. I've
error.
already established this. Like you can't you haven't proven your likelihood. We can move on.
I mean, I
What's your
think
next one?
we can move on, right?
All right, what's your
But
speed scaling? What's your AP
because
scaling?
I am tired. I don't want to be here too long. My speed
Yeah,
scaling,
that's fine.
uh, my speed scaling, uh, okay, this might be this might get wicked. This low key scary to use. Okay, it also goes, for example, like the cosmetic
I
skin
literally
stuff.
know nothing about CrossFit, so like, dude, if you think like I'm gonna just like
No,
pull
I'm
some
talking
shit
about
off of
thinking. I'm
VSPW,
talking about those guys. All right, so this
uh,
guy, this kid, the presser, it just says he's out of time, right? So he should be like immeasurable speed
get
because
the
he's beyond
fuck
time.
out of here.
Yeah.
All right, we're not.
Oh yeah, if my character's out of time, he should be immeasurable
Wait,
speed because
you
he's
let
beyond
him
linear
use
time.
Com Fortnite? You let him use Com
The
Fortnite?
the looper is the player, which is like constantly, yeah. Well,
Okay,
Okay,
so
he-
not
Tamakii,
Fortnite. He's just like all the skins and cosmetics, right? Creative mode.
yeah, I don't see why this would be like literally outside of time. I think this is just like the statement, I'm out of time, I'm running out of time, uh, and out for vengeance. Like the statement itself wouldn't be very coherent if it's saying like, oh, this guy's outside of time. Oh, he's all like, and he's out of vengeance, like, and for like he's out for vengeance.
Wait.
It
You gotta
would be,
repeat it.
hold on, wait,
Wait,
let
wait.
me
No,
finish,
no,
let me
no,
finish,
no,
let
no.
me finish,
No,
let me
no, I
finish.
didn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I
I'm
kicked
sorry,
my headphone
I'm sorry,
off.
I'm sorry, bro. Were you laughing? I'm not gonna lie, you
No,
like,
I was trying to say wait, but it didn't pick up. I kicked my audio
my
tracks
bad.
off.
My bad. Bro, like this is kind of crazy. All
So
right,
if you
yeah.
repeat it, my
So
fault, bro.
one, I would just be like saying that doesn't have much explanatory power, just because like the statement itself isn't very coherent and doesn't like flow within the sentence.
How's it not
It's like
coherent?
it's two different things that don't really, I guess, follow in the same way that someone saying, "Oh, I'm out of time. I'm running out of time, and I gotta like get vengeance before my time runs out." Like that's way more coherent, not even coherent, like cohesive, uh to whatever they're trying to display here, whatever the sentence is supposed to mean, rather than outside of time. This guy's outside of time. Oh, and like on an unrelated note, he's also out for vengeance. Doesn't
Yeah,
make much sense. I would just say like that doesn't have much explanatory
that
power
shit
there.
is
So
long.
I think like you'd have to give external justification to like corroborate this.
Okay, I mean, not a lot. You going for a bit, so look, you just got half of it. But main thing you said is incoherent of the sentence function. So it says basically, in short, beyond time and out for vengeance. He's beyond time looking for vengeance. I don't see that's incoherent, right? And earlier in the other scans, we talked about the cosmetic skins. You said, well, the cosmetic skins are just descriptions of the characters, so people could buy it. So if it's describing the character, that nigga's
I
beyond
don't doubt
time,
this
out
is
for
a
vengeance. That's
description.
fine.
I
Okay,
can
yeah.
grant that this
So
is a
describing that
description.
he's beyond time, out for vengeance.
Yeah, yeah, but
That's not
what I'm
incoherent.
questioning here isn't that, what I'm questioning here is like that he's beyond time. I don't think that's like what this means here, and I don't think you can like prove that
What do you
interpretation.
think
So
out of
I'm gonna
time
be
means?
completely honest.
He's
I'm
outside of it.
running out of time.
It
I
doesn't
have
say
to
running out of
avenge
time. I
my
don't know where you
family.
added
Hold
that. It
on,
says out of time.
wait. Yeah, I'm running out of time.
Where,
Like,
wait, no, stop. Why you keep? There's no running. It says out of
no,
time.
I'm trying to contextualize it for you.
What's the
Like,
Can
you
you
know
show me
how
the
some guy.
context for the scans?
Hold on, you want to let me finish?
I just want to see the
Like,
context for the scan that says running.
no, I'm trying to like contextualize this like for some sort
With
of
what
like
though? Like, what's the context you're
colloquial
adding into
use.
it?
Yeah, out
Colloquial.
of time. Okay, you can literally just be saying like out of time. I just
Yeah,
added
beyond
the
time.
word running. I just added the word running so I can set the scene for you. So it would be easier for you to understand my argument.
But
But I
what's the
can
scene you're
literally just
driving
say
this
out of
from the
time.
game? That's
I
what I'm
am
wondering.
out of time. I am out of time, and I need to like
But it doesn't say I am out
look
of
for
time. It doesn't say. It just says beyond
out of
time.
time, out of time,
Out of
out
time.
of
He's
time. It
outside of
doesn't
time
matter.
and out for vengeance. Right? He's
Out
going
of
through the time
time.
stream
It
looking niggas to
doesn't
kill.
matter what. It doesn't matter what the verbiage
You're
is.
repeating
Like it doesn't
yourself,
matter.
but you're
It doesn't
adding
matter
extra
what
stuff
the
that
exact.
there's no context in the game. There's no
Jesus
extra scene in
Christ.
the game where it's from. This is the oppressor, my
Doesn't
nigga. Like, this is
it
the guy
doesn't
who can
have to.
200
I
punch
don't
you
have
out of
to add
time,
these.
bro.
I don't have to add these extra words for like my thing to be cohesive. Like
Okay, so if
it
you
would
no,
still hold
out of
on. Let me
time
finish, man.
and out of vengeance, right? And they even have
All
a
right, are you
comma
done?
to separate the two.
Yeah,
No,
you can never. Oh, hold on. One, you can never prove that's what that means. And two,
I did.
I very clearly gave you a cohesive narrative for why this thing would work. So out of time and out for vengeance. That's fine, right? Get vengeance before time runs out. That is what I'm trying to say this scan means here. That is way more cohesive than someone
How's that
just
more
saying,
cohesive? He's just beyond
I'm
time and he's going through that time stream to slime
oh my
niggas
God.
out, right? That's why we got the whole like 0 point
Yeah,
shit. Like niggas going to
okay.
different
In one
timelines and stuff.
instance, in hold on, in one interpretation, these two things are not conjunctive. So the and would make very little sense. Like not conjunctive. These two things are like like they don't really connect. These are like two
That's why there's
completely different
yeah,
things.
that's why there's
Hold on,
a
hold on,
comma, a
hold on. Let
punctuation
me
mark,
finish.
so that you
Let me
separate.
finish.
That's what that means. It
Let me
says
finish.
out
Let
of
me
time,
finish. Yeah,
punctuation, and out for vengeance. Right? So he's beyond time, and
yeah,
he's looking
and
for vengeance. So it
yeah.
would grammatically make sense.
No, it would grammatically make sense, but I'm saying narratively it wouldn't make much sense.
What's the
I'm
narrative?
trying
Wait,
to. I'm trying.
narrative.
Hold
Can you
on,
show me the
bro.
important narrative, or it doesn't make sense? I would love to see
Can you
that.
let me
I promise.
finish? Can you let me
I
talk,
just want to see the narrative.
please?
You said narrative. Show me narrative.
I'm trying to display narrative cohesion here. Like,
Can
put
you show me?
yourself in a
My
reader's.
fault.
Okay, you want to let me, dude? Like, I'm
that's,
not.
that's my fault as
I
a
say
habit.
two words. You won't let me clarify.
I said my
Can
fault.
you let me clarify? No, Tamaki, like you're very. I don't know. You're very confused here. So I'm one. I'm saying not only can you not prove why the way you interpret the scan to be is how it should be interpreted. Two, that there's a narrative cohesion at play here because we know that being out for vengeance like correlates and like directly connects and follows off of someone running out of time. They need to do this thing before it's too late. uh it follows and it's way more cohesive. I don't care if there was a period in between. I don't care if it was a comma in between it. It just follows much more elegantly. It's way smoother than beyond time. This guy's beyond time. He's immeasurable speed. And he's also out for vengeance. And
I think
it's
beyond
just not
time and
very
out for
cohesive.
vengeance makes sense with all the stuff I gave you. You're
We can
getting
move
narrative
on then. We
cohesion.
can move on.
There's no narrative to support that narrative like implication. The things verbatim just out of time, and we know out just means you're outside of something. You know, you ran out
Okay,
of it.
we
You
can
don't
move
have
on.
time. Type shit. You know, he's beyond it. So yeah, we can
Yeah,
move
we
on.
can
Sorry.
move on. We can move on. We can move on. We can move on.
Ooh, I can't wait
Very
to use the
confused.
the blue pump, bro. Do you want to get your scaling? Cause or
Sure. I'll just say like my characters is like way faster. So I don't think like you provide. So do you agree like if you just lost your point, like your characters would just have no speed scaling?
no, I got more speed scaling, but
Because I was just gonna say like that would just work, and then I can just like get my guy to like FTL or something, and then we could just like end it.
nah. I mean, I just want to know some of your scaling. If you don't really have scaling, I can just keep pumping out my shit, and then we can just keep going type shit.
Hold on. No, I'll literally have to look for it. But give me a moment. Okay. Because I'm on VSBW right now.
Oh, type, maybe like that.
Yeah, just give me like 2 seconds. Yeah. So I would just for here, I would just say like FTL. Wait, Tega, am I allowed to like send a VSBW thread explaining it or no?
I mean,
Like it's like a some sort of like speed scale, like a pixel scale. I don't know like how
Pixel
these
me
things
cow.
work. Like I don't know how to explain this. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yo, send it and then I'll you know what? I'll pause time real quick. Yo, you can send it and then I'll just tell you off rip if it's good or not. I'm gonna be so real with you.
All right, because it's literally just him like dodging a laser.
Okay. Oh,
So
it's
I
just
like that
him
would just be
dodging a
like
laser.
relativistic to FTL or something. I don't fucking know.
Okay, that's like low key. Like I'm sure that's low key fine as long as it's from the game. I kind of don't.
It's literally just
care.
like a game. Like it's him dodging. Like it's gameplay. Like you're dodging lasers in the game or some shit. Like yeah.
Yeah.
So Tamaki, would you grant me FTL or would you like me to like justify this?
you send the calc.
Sure, man.
I
I
just want to
lost
see
the
the calculator.
server. Yeah, you're good. It's like straight from VSBW. Where the fuck is this server? Can someone ping me? I'm on my laptop right now.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, I found it. Never
Okay.
mind. I found it. I found it. I found it. Okay, guys. There we go. So it's just like you can like just
Uh,
blocking, dodging. And I think this is like hold on. I think this is like some sort of cinematic thing too. So I don't know. Bless me. with the leaves off of the tree. Promise I should
Stop
the
fucking singing.
Ferdinand. Oh my
What?
god, I love Devil May Cry so much.
Not something you didn't move, so this guy.
Dude, I'm getting kind of angsty, bro. I might start working.
Oh, this is not even light speed. This is relative plus.
That's
Yo,
fine. Would you
This
grant
is
me that?
real plus. Yeah, sure. I don't care about real plus.
Okay, that's fine. All right, move on to your scaling. And then would you just want to say like both of our characters are just like uni plus? Just so
Yeah,
we don't
sure.
have to like argue over AP. Okay, yeah, yeah. So then yeah, just like try and argue for like some sort of speed scaling beyond whatever you think. Or if you think whatever you gave is like sufficient, we can end this here. But it's up to you.
I mean, like, I just got like verbatim light speed scaling with this. Yep.
Let's see this. Go
With it.
ahead.
Nah, y'all are trolls. Yo, just
Alright,
chill,
alright.
chill.
I got verbatim light speed scaling. He grabs snap light speed. I could show you the emo where he just. Actually, give me one sec. I'll drop that shit in chat.
Hold on, drop the gif of the emo. Drop the gif of the emo,
What's it
right?
called? Quick bite. I got you.
oh,
Alright,
he
drop the gif of the
got you.
emo.
He just snuck you. This nigga's
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I didn't see that coming. Hey, yo, dude, Westbound might have gotten off guarded. Holy shit, I just got one
Yo,
shotted. Let me
this
see
guy.
this.
This nigga's a
Yo!
crafty man. Yo, he's actually a crafty man.
Yeah, look
Oh,
at chat. Yep.
nah,
You got
nah, he's
light
actually a
Okay,
speed.
wait,
crafty man.
alright, Tamaki,
People forget,
Dude,
man.
hey, Tamaki, can
People
I give you
forget,
some?
man.
You're a crafty vet. Tamaki, you're a crafty vet.
Yo,
For people
this is
people
the
that know me. So I got light
But
speed.
can,
So
Yo, this is
I was
the
just speed
hey,
blitz.
craftiest
I was
hey,
veteran
speed.
of
I
all
was just
time.
speed
hey,
blitz
here's
and
Oh,
like.
wait,
Tamaki,
Tamaki, here's the
mic up,
defeater.
mute up,
Tamaki,
mute
you
up.
want the defeater? Tamaki, you want the defeater?
Oh boy.
Let me give you the defeater. I don't deny that in this instance, in this scan, when you use this emo, that your stats get buffed and you're able to move at light speed. However, what I have to question is clearly there's a vast disparity between the speed of this emo and your regular running speed. You literally blitz the audience. So I would have to argue that I think this is like some sort of amp hacks. And you would have to give like some sort of basis for his base running speed or his base reaction speed, being able to even like react to someone who's relativistic before he can even use this move. So I want you to like give some sort of basis there because I
Well,
don't
his
deny
reaction
that when
speed.
he uses this. Go ahead.
Yeah, his reaction speed definitely was scaled to the move because when he hits the emote and before he comes back, he's able to react to grab a snack, get a cup, get an apple, and just go back to the same position, running around where he went. He went to Walgreens, went to Publix,
Mhm.
stole his movie, came back at light speed. So his reaction would have to scale to that, right?
Yeah,
But
I think it's
by
like a
his base
buff.
running speed, you think it just buffs his like? I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know
like
how
I
you
think
feel
it's
the
like an
buff.
overall buff. Like I think that's just like way more consistent. Like it would
Consistent
buff
with
his
what?
reaction speed, buff his like base speed. So I'm just like saying like, do you have any like base scaling
But where are you
that
getting
would
his
like?
buff from? That's what I'm confused about mostly.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of like laid it out
I mean, all
beforehand.
you said is
It would
that.
just be the fact that in hold on in the game like we see characters like moving way slower than this. Like this literally like blitzes. I was just like going off of like some visual. It's way more coherent for this to be like I don't know like some super fast thing. That these characters can do like some sort of buff with this emote like it makes you super fast. I don't and you like pretty much disappear like you're not disappearing while you're running or like when you're perceiving someone like they're not disappearing while they're running to the player. So I think it would just be like way more coherent for this just to be like some super strong buff uh given by the you know given by the emote. I think that's like probably what's happening here. I don't.
Okay, I mean, I don't want to get into that point too long. So, like, for two things, like, for one, I was just evoked the game mechanic thing earlier, so I won that. I think this go through as well. Also, your counter for game mechanics earlier is just like because their running speed are so slow in the game, but it's slowed down for the viewers like us to actually perceive what's going on. I think they'll also go through to make sense why they're not just be blitzing the audience. That's why like we have game mechanics when niggas are moving light
Yeah,
speed
but this
across
is
the
a
map.
game
They don't
mechanics
blitz the
thing.
fuck. This how what? This is an emote.
Yeah, wait, you don't think emotes are like game mechanics?
the emotes are game mechanics, but I'm saying like in the lore, that's like the whole. That's how the first argument, like the lore doesn't change for what the
Yeah,
game
no,
mechanics
no, 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 no,
some
no,
shit
but
in the
like
game. That's why I said
these
we could vote
emotes
that and move
actually
past it.
have. We can see these emotes actually do things. We can see these emotes actually have like some sort of physical effect. Whether or not these emotes are like, yeah, that's what I was like arguing earlier. It would just be like, to like, what is the extent that these emotes, I guess, actually map onto the game, and whether or not they're hyperbolic. So this would just be like another thing, like in the emo point. So if I won the emo point, like, would you just
Yeah,
say I
that's
won
what I said
this?
earlier. Like the first, I just vote the first point, so that goes to whoever. Also, just steel manning it anyway. Like just like going off the steel man, where like this only works with an emote. He could just do the emote forward and just run through your character and one shot you from that, right?
Yeah,
But
I don't think like he would be fast enough to use this emote before, like, basically this emote makes him light speed. Before using this emote, I have no reason to believe that he would be light speed.
so do
My
you think you
character
think
has some sort of scaling.
you think your character could run 4 kilometers that fast?
Aren't we going under SBA?
Yeah, 4 kilometers is the distance we start from Shredder.
Wait, Tiga. What's the battle
That's what
assumptions here?
I drop SBS. I swear it says that.
No way it says 4 kilometers.
Yes,
Yes,
it does. By the way.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, it does.
regardless, like, do you know how
and
fast
also,
4 kilometers is?
I mean, I just also wanted to point out
I
that
mean,
your
not
speeds,
how fast, like how fast like relativistic plus is. Like, it's like
uh,
pretty fast.
rel-
Like
it's like
like I
hypersonic.
don't doubt it would be able to
Well,
like travel
I
4
was gonna
kilometers
mention about that.
relatively.
Your own scaling by relativity plus is only reaction time of him blocking, right? Not travel speed.
It would still scale to like not just blocking, like he completely like dodges out of the way. So it would be like
Yo, he's
some
too
sort of
crafty,
indication of like
man.
general
How would he
speed.
dodge it? Because your own speed scaling says he only moved that fast from blocking, right?
No,
He
he
can't. He
blocks and
doesn't.
then he dodges.
No, it says it literally says verbatim. He did Dante blocked this. He didn't move, right? That's what your own scan says right here. Bam, nigga. Right. So I don't know how you're gonna prove he
No,
blocked. He could block
hold
it,
on,
not
wait.
just
Let
turn
me see.
around and just blitz your bitch ass again, right? So
Yo,
like,
Westbrook,
Can you
please
drop
don't
it,
let this nigga do this to you.
and if I'm light speed,
Please don't
and
let this
stop, if I'm light
yo.
speed, you can't. You're not fast enough to block it once I start it
Jester?
up.
He's
And I don't
losing
even.
very badly.
I don't. I also don't know. You gotta be- I also don't know
No,
if your character would
yeah.
even know I'm doing this from like what's the range of your character? Like, can your character
No,
see 4 kilometers away?
like it doesn't matter. Like I don't care if my character doesn't have to have like intent for your character to like do this thing. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't even have to know about this thing. Like, he would just like
Okay, so why
go
would he be
over.
blocking
Like, he would
randomly?
just travel to you and then just like try and one shot you. Like, that's completely fine. Can you
I
drop
think I
the
addressed
scan?
this. We dropped the scan.
The scan you. Oh, Dante blocked this, so he didn't move. Yeah, that would like if you actually like watch the video. It's like two different things.
I don't see
Um,
any video, unironically. Oh, hold on, let me see.
like
I found it. I found it. I found it.
it's two things. Like, hold on. Like, let me just. Clearly, you just didn't read the
No, no,
like read these.
I found it.
Oh, yeah, like, just go down. It literally just says dodge. Like, like, clearly his movement speed would, like, scale to this.
Okay, so
And
I'm
you
watching.
granted this, so.
Okay, hold up. So I'm watching a video with there's two videos
No,
apparently. No, there's only one video.
like,
Yeah,
forget
there's
about the
only one
video.
video.
Just, like, the same thread. It literally brings up the dodge. Like, it scales the dodge.
Well, I don't know. I never seen anything where he dodges it, right? Because the thread I'm talking about, I granted, which is Rel Plus. I did not grant the light speed, the FTO shit, the
It's
dodge,
all
right? I
the
don't see
same
dodge shit.
thread.
No, these are two different speed scaling, right? And the only thing I
I
granted
said,
to
do
you,
you
which is
grant this?
incorrect,
Hold
by the
on, wait.
way,
We can just appeal
is
to
I
Tigger
grant you
then.
to be relatively plus, and you said that's fine, right?
Yeah,
So you are relative
relativistic
plus,
plus.
right?
So I'm
And
speaking,
in
like,
the
generally,
video,
like, that's
you
fine.
don't dodge it. He gets hit off rip, right? And then he goes up to it. The shit like just walks towards. I can stream it towards everybody, right?
And then he
And
dodges it.
then
Yeah. So wait. Are
he
you
doesn't dodge it.
backtracking, or are you
He
like,
rolls
are you
into it.
agreeing
That's
that
not
you're
a dodge. He
backtracking
rolls
here?
into
Are
it.
you agreeing that you're backtracking here?
Backtracking what? I didn't backtrack. The only thing I agreed to you, I granted you was Rel Plus. In the video, he gets hit by it, then he rolls into it. That's not dodging or anything.
No,
Where, like, can
like
you show me
he
exactly what
dodges
time frame
away
he
from it.
dodges?
No, like, literally go look at the video.
Just give me a timestamp. It'll be way faster. I promise you.
I I don't know,
Cause you want a timestamp
whatever
in the
makes sense,
video.
dude.
Like I put this in the chat. Like niggas go watch it. I probably let me see. I got my share X working.
I don't know,
Uh,
Tamaki. You seem like just go look at it. Like, he's just. And I
I'm
asked you
telling
for
you
like,
what's
wait,
happening
hold on,
blow for
Tigger.
blow.
Then
He
we can
gets hit
we
by
can
it.
just appeal to Tigger. We can just appeal to Tigger. Tigger.
Er, what's up?
I just have like a question for you. Did he not grant the thread? Like, I'm very confused on this.
whether or not the threat is like okay to be able to be viably used. I
Yeah.
mean, I granted that it's okay, but I think that
No,
I think
did
that
you hear him? Because he literally just said, "Okay, that's fine," and then we moved on.
Yeah, for rel plus. And then I said, it
yeah
doesn't
for
matter because I'm high
relativity,
speed.
he was talking about
Yeah. So
relativity
so
though.
his movement, so like his overall speed would just be like
No, because
relativistic.
he
You
the only
don't wait.
reason
You
he got the
don't
rel
think like
plus
his.
because
You don't think his body mechanics would move like relative to that.
we mean body.
Like I
What do
don't
you
care
call
if
a
it was a
body
block. I
mechanics?
don't care if it was anything. You don't think it would be like relative to
It,
that, and you don't think it would
but
be like way faster than
the
like base human.
only is rel plus.
Yeah, you'd have to give
No
like
nigga
some
in
sort
real
of
life besides me
justification
is rel
for.
plus.
Hold on, let me finish. You'd have to give some sort of justification for like why somebody who can like move their limbs at this speed wouldn't be able to run at least relative to this speed. Like I don't care to what extent it would be relative to. I would just say like it would still be way faster than
That's not
like
my bird.
fucking
That's a bird
human
shit for
level.
them. You would have to prove he could move this fast, travel speed wise, and then try to
I
block it.
don't.
This is
I gave
also
a. I
presupposing
already
you can
gave a
even see my
justification for
character from
why it's
4 kilometers
likely.
away to even block and
I
move
already
out the
gave a
way.
justification for why it's likely. I gave the induction.
And what was the justification?
The justification is if he's able to move his limbs generally at this speed, right? Then it would also follow that he's able to move his other limbs at a relative speed. I don't care if it's a little bit slower. I don't care if it's like faster. I don't care if it's whatever. It should just follow that he's probably able to move as fast as his arm can move to block a laser point blank. That's
Oh, he moves his
completely fine.
arm from his waist to his hand, and you think that means he could run and use his muscles to max capacity to move his entire body that fast? When your
I
own scan,
think
he
it would
doesn't
build
move. All
likelihood
he
for him
did,
being
all
able
he
to
did
do
is put
this
his sword
thing.
up and block the attack, right?
I think it would build likelihood for him able to move his
No,
other
because
limbs as
no, because we
fast.
know
We can
on
move
versus
on.
about W, we have different
We,
speed categories for different things the characters could do. You could run slow as fuck, right, and
yeah,
have
yeah.
faster reaction speed
I'm
than you
saying if
can
it's still
move,
like
right?
I'm saying,
And
I
reaction
don't
speed
care
doesn't
what
have
it
to do
says.
anything
This
with
is
your
just a
body. It's
likelihood
just your
rate.
sight.
We can move on. We can move on. We can move on.
Okay,
You're
I
not
mean,
responding. You're
I
not
guess,
responding.
bro. Um, okay. If you have, so I have another question. What's the max range your character can see?
No clue.
Okay, so not for kilometers. So it'd be like average human range, I guess.
Human range isn't 4 kilometers.
No.
What is the
How far?
farthest
Yeah.
a human can see? Uh, with the naked eye. 4.4 kilometers.
High shit. I guess you got it, bro. I'm not even arguing ChatGPT. I don't care. All right, that's fine. I mean, it don't matter because like once the
You
emo
want to end the
starts,
stream?
which it has no time build up, you just get bliss regardless, right?
Yeah.
And do
So
I want
I
to end
think
it?
like
I got Warber hack.
if
Wait, I
your
got Warber hack.
character's
I got Warber hack. I want to use, please, please.
yo, relax, bro. Oh my
Please,
god.
please. I need to use this, bro. Please. I
Tamaki,
had a
I'm
bet. I got a
begging you.
bet.
All right, you know what? Just go ahead and drop that extra
Okay,
song.
so I think I got basically victory manipulation type shit because Kai Cenat, he wins by any means possible, my nigga. So it doesn't matter what your character scaling got, you just win. It's AMP Kai. It's AMP Kai, right? So he just get victory no matter what, almost, right? Some victory manipulation.
I think this is just again another hyperbolic thing. I think it's an accurate like it's describing him. I don't doubt that it's describing him. I
It is
think it's
describing. You
just
know what
like
AMP means for and
I
like the
think it's
actual like
just
Kai
yeah,
Cenat thing?
any
That means
means
any means.
possible.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So he
I
gets
know.
means by any. He gets victory by any means possible.
Yeah,
That makes
so
sense,
he
and it
wants
correlates.
to get victory by any means possible. If
It
this
doesn't
was
say
like
he
this
wants to. It says
actual
victory by
hold
any
on,
means
let me finish.
possible. That's Kai Cenat, bro. That's the king.
All right, bro. Well, let me get.
All right, we can conclude. We can hear it.
Tamaki,
Though.
you're
That's fine, bro.
stupid, bro.
We can end it here. Though. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm ready to go to bed. You done?
Wait, all right. Actually, wait, Tamaki, are you trying to say that? Are
Say
you
what?
arguing for victory minute?
For victory minute? I just think he's gonna find a way to win. Basically,
No. Are you arguing? No. But he can find a way to win. Like that's fine. Like, do you think that's like victory minute, or
I
like
don't think victory minute for
he's
has
like
zero.
guaranteed to
I just
win?
kind of said that. Guaranteed gonna
Like, do
win.
you think victory is like an essential truth? Like
I
I
don't
was
know what that
curious.
means.
Okay, Tigga, is that a DQ?
I don't know what the fuck that means. What? You gonna answer the question? Like, what do you mean essential
Well, yeah,
truth?
like for him to exist, he has to like win all the time.
For him to exist?
Yeah, like truth would be a part of character. Right? Not truth would be a part of his character. Victory would be a part of his character. So if
I think his
your
body. I think his body
interpretation,
would just
hold on,
adapt.
wait,
I
wait,
think he
wait,
just
wait, wait,
adapt for
wait.
evolution.
Let me make this clear. Let me make this clear. If your interpretation isn't that he will strive to win by any means possible, and rather that he will win uh, all the time, and his method of winning all the time would be by any means possible, that's victory manip, and I'm pretty sure that's a DQ.
I mean, for one, let's say it is Victor Manip, right? Let's say it is. Can you show me the rules where Victor Manip's banned?
Okay,
And
Tigga,
also,
we can just appeal to Tigga. Tigga,
number
is
two,
victory manip
like I
banned?
said, I think this is a reactive
We
evolution
can just
adaptation,
ask
right? He just
Tigga.
adapts to
We
your
can
character.
ask Tigga. We can ask Tigga.
I'm telling you, he just adapts to your character, right? It's just
We can.
Okay, like I
Your
said,
character cannot like your
stop,
character also has
stop,
to be
stop,
tangible.
stop. Okay, all right, re-explain, okay, let me stop the time real quick. Dude, this is how
Tigga's
I
saying
knew
he has
you
victory manip. Is that DQable or not?
yo,
show
chill.
me the rule.
Explain why
Wait,
you think it's
my fault.
DQable. Yo, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
I
up,
said,
bro.
I already saw.
If it's not,
Stop
Tigga, if it's
making
not,
here,
I'll
stop
argue
making
against
here.
it.
Bro. Yo, say okay. Well, what was your reasoning? That's what I want to hear. I want to make sure I heard it correctly. What was your?
Tamaki, give him the same exact argument you gave me. Give him the same. Don't change it. Don't fucking change it. Tell him the exact
Okay, I'm gonna
same thing you
repeat.
told me.
I'm gonna say the argument that I've been saying for the past 3 minutes, which he didn't respond to for multiple times, right? So, for one, okay, well, you didn't, because I told you, I think he would win by any means possible because I think he has reactive evolution and adaptation, so he would just counter whatever your character has. That's
That
why I
is not
said
what you
4 times
said.
back to back. I
What?
promise. We could go to rec right. I promise I said it so many times back
Yo,
to
he
back.
did.
What?
And
I will
for one,
concur that he did say
and
that.
yes, and for one, and for two, not for one, and for two, even if it was Victor Minute, that's can you show me the rules where it says Victor Minute ban? I would love to see that.
Tigga, is victory manip banned? Yes or no?
Show I'll open the rules right now. I'll open the rules
Yeah,
right now.
Victory Manip in of itself is not banned.
Sure. Okay.
I'm
Anyway,
not tired no more.
so yeah, let's say what is it? Adaptive evolution.
Ugh.
Okay. Well, I mean, one, you'd have to, I guess, scale the adaptive evolution.
What does that mean?
And two, one, you'd have to scale the adaptive evolution. So
What
like,
do you mean, like
how
scale
fast
it?
can he adapt? Like, Darwin from X-Men, like in the movie, like he has adaptive evolution, but like it's like pretty shit, so he still gets fucking one-shotted. So I think like you'd have to give some sort of scale for this. And two, I
What
don't
it
see
means?
how you just like
Well, I think I
oh wait,
did give
hold
the
on. And
limiter.
two, I don't think like you proved or like you gave any justification for why your interpretation of what this exactly means would be over what I interpret this scan to mean.
I think I don't. I'm not. I already think I already proved why interpretation. I'm not getting into that because right now we're just talking about like what the hex actually is. So we can just leave that to whatever we said earlier,
Oh
right?
wait. You think okay, just to clarify, what did you say? What did you say to build probability for the fact that victory by any means possible means reactive evolution or like yeah adaptive evolution rather than just this character wanting to achieve victory by any means possible,
It's just
and I don't
enemies.
even know why this has to be, and hold on, and why you
Okay,
give
damn.
probability razor hold on why you gave probability razor to the idea uh that victory has to be like some sort of combative sense. So go ahead and justify both,
Okay, so I have like a bunch of
because he
stuff
is a
to
streamer.
prove. So I'm gonna. Yeah, but this is Fortnite. It's not real life Kai. This is Fortnite Kai,
Yeah, no,
right?
but we already
But
established that the
regardless,
skin
because I have a bunch of stuff that I have to address already, right? You're gonna say shotgun me a doom. Okay. For one, I already said like it
no
says
shotgun
AMP Kai,
against the rules.
and I asked you what do you think AMP means, and you said any possible. So the variant of Kai in Fortnite is any means possible Kai, right? Victory by any possible. And I don't know why you don't think victory in the game doesn't have anything
That's
to do
not
with
an
like
argument.
fighting or anything. And this is my argument, so you could just deal with it. You could think that,
That's
right?
your
So
argument. That's not
it's
an
fine. I
argument.
think
That
it's an
like
argument
how
for
does
this
that
thing.
follow?
No, stop. I'm not done. Right, and then we go into victory by any means possible. Well, in the game, victory would be fighting in combative sense because the whole point of battle royale is that 100 niggas go in and fight to the death and scrap out, slime each other out. Right. There's another thing you said.
Why
Why
doesn't
would be
someone with the Kai
evolution?
Smash can just
I
win
think
all the time?
I think I gave you like the potency of it. It would mean by no matter what. So if you try to one shot him, he'd adapt to it. If you go to generation, the speed of it
I don't
doesn't
see where
really
it says
matter
no
because
matter
as long
what.
as he can win it,
You're
I
baking
mean,
in presuppositions.
it's
Where
not
does it
no
say no
any
matter
means
what?
possible will be, and that's what any means possible mean. But um,
Not
no matter
really. That's
what
not what it
you do,
means.
if you one
Prove
shot
that.
him,
Prove
he
that.
would
Prove
just
that.
regen
That's what
from
that
it.
means.
Any
Prove
means
that's what that
possible.
means.
Okay.
Prove that that's what that means. Prove that like any means possible literally means no matter what. Anything can happen and he'll
Okay,
still
so you
win.
agree. So no matter what your character
No,
does,
I'm
nothing will
saying I'm
prevail.
asking you to prove that that's what that means. That I didn't
What
agree
do
to
you
it. I
think
asked.
any means possible means? Like, what's your
I
counter?
don't
What's your
know.
counter
You're trying to
definition?
argue for your
If you
skin. You're
don't know,
on the
you're
affirmative. Why
agnostic.
are you
How
trying to
are you
burden
gonna get
flip?
defeated to my argument? You don't have anything
What
counter,
are you
so
trying to
that's
burden
fine.
flip? I'm
It's
asking you
not
what's
benefit.
meant
You said
here.
you don't know what it is. I know what it is, so mine goes
I'm
through. You
saying
have a defeater.
I'm asking you
Yep.
to prove that that's what that means. Holy
Well, you don't
shit.
have any counter or defeated from argument. So, and
That's
you
an
just have a
argument from
question.
ignorance.
How's that argument from ignorance?
Why?
Go ahead.
Because I don't have any evidence that's the contrary. What you're saying
No,
has
you
to
didn't
be
say
true.
that. I didn't
I'm
say that. I said
asking you to
you're
justify
agnostic.
your
You don't know what
claim.
it is, and I
I'm
do have
asking you to
evidence
just. Oh
and
my goodness.
probable reasoning why
Tamakii,
it's
you're
the
really
case. You're just
lost.
saying, "Oh, I don't know what it means. Can you tell me?" Well, I told you, and you don't have a counter definition,
And I'm
so mine just goes
asking
through.
you, can you prove that that's what that means? You
I think I
fulfilled the
reproved it.
first burden. Hold on, you fulfilled the first burden of telling me what you thought it meant. That's fine. You haven't proved why that's what that actually means.
I
Why
think I
your
did.
interpretation would be true in this instance? Why? Like, give me the justification. Why? No, not why your interpretation. Why is that the definition? Why are they like inherently synonymous? Why are they the same thing, identical? You can use them interchangeably in any context. That's what I'm asking you to
Okay,
prove. And you said, oh, just
what do you
because.
mean
Hold on,
interchangeably in any
wait. Let me
context?
finish. Let me finish. Let me
What
finish.
the
And
context
you're
of the
saying,
fight,
hold
right?
on, hold on,
He's
hold
trying
on,
to get
hold on.
victory by any means possible, no matter what the
Tamaki,
other
because
100 people are
you're
trying to do
being.
to him. Shoot him down, pickaxe him, throw poop gas on him, doing
That's
the
not no
Slytherin
matter
dance.
what. That does. No matter what
A
has
bunch of
very
different
different
conditions, no matter
implications.
what the conditions, no matter what the other niggas do,
I
it
don't
decomposes the
deny that
king.
in. Oh my god, I don't deny that in some instances they can be like interrelated, but I'm saying why does that mean that any means possible has the same connotation? It has the same like you can use it directly interchangeably. You can put any means possible into any sentence that has no matter what in it. I want you to show me that.
I mean, that would be the context of the game. That's why I've been telling you, right? Let's see what
The
any means real
context of it,
quick.
how have you
Any
justified
mean,
that?
like all things, right?
That's
Means
intuition
obviously.
pumping.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with intuition. All right. Then we got means like,
What?
the action or system, which is a result by a method as brought. So no matter what result or method that happens to him, he counters it.
Wait,
Possible,
hold on.
anything that's
Wait, you might have
possible.
said
Boom.
something relevant. Can you repeat that?
Any means, an action or system, which result is brought about a method. The noun. Money, financial resources. Another
Can you
noun.
drop both of those? Can you drop both of those?
I guess, yeah.
Sure, that's fine. Means an action which action. Mm. Yeah, so he'll use any action uh
To win, yeah.
possible to win. So he'll do whatever he can do, right? So I'm asking you, what can he do? And you're trying to correlate
Anything.
that
That's why it
with
says any.
no any means that's a bit available to him. Any means
Any
that's
means
available to him.
everything. Means, which is the action result he can do.
Yeah,
That's
it's
possible.
contextualized to the person. I'm asking you, what can the
Yeah.
person do?
That's what the description of the cosmetic is,
Because
which
I
we were
can
arguing
tell
about
you,
earlier.
okay, so if I just